All right, greetings everyone. It's Tyler, Catfish Tyler here. We're at the bottom. See what we got here? There I am. I just changed my identity for you. Catfish Tyler pulls out all the stops and explains to you what's different about SoFi today. What's different about them? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what is different about SoFi today. We're going to come over here. We're going to pull this back up here like this. Keep Catfish right there. Don't let Catfish eat me. Oh, folks, what a great day for SoFi, and let me explain why. Bringing up the display capture in key bamity boom. There we go. Let's go see what I want to show you that I think is so great. Okay. Well, first of all, I've been a big time owner of SoFi stock with a holding a very large position a long time now. And you know what I've been noticing every Friday for quite some time there we were seeing gains all week dissolve away on Fridays. I was seeing being up 5, 6 thousand, and all of a sudden 4,500 down on Friday. Then I was seeing it again, and then 4 grand down on Friday, and then up again all week, and then down 5,700 on Friday. What is different about today is that we did not see a downward move on Friday, amazingly. And for whatever reason, we did not see another downgrade, which I called for. I thought for sure they'd be coming at it with a downgrade today. But as I said earlier during my life, maybe they've realized that these downgrades are turning into up avalanches, as I call them. Because if I pointed out from way back when, with every single downgrade you go back to, and I like to touch briefly on it to the historical, when the downgrade came out here back in May the 15th from the first David Cipriani person with a very horrible rating analysis that I've pointed out before, that downgrade, you could see where the price was prior and where it took it down to afterwards. And where are we now? So after the 445 downgrade, up it went for about 18 days out of 22 to 1023. Then they came out at triple downgrade. And one of the things I want to talk to you about with these downgrades, I found out that was kind of interesting. We've had some upgrades recently. One of them by this one here, Mihir Bhatia, is with Bank of America. Look down here. The success rate is very good compared to David Ciavarini, who didn't even have 1 star. And right here, we got a hold call on SoFi here at $10 still, which is a 6.04% upside. They're going to $10 up to 10. So, and I want you to know this 14 ratings is 86%. So good. This is good. But what about this person made them change their mind from here? Look at the date. Okay. On this one right here, June the 16th. So a month ago, Bank of America's security analyst Mihir Bhatia also steps to the sidelines on SoFi. Well, look at that. Trading rating to neutral from buy. Well, somebody's changed their opinions now from Bank of America, haven't they? And Bank of America was part of the trio of analysts that had downgraded, along with Oppenheimer and Piper. They all came in the same time with the downgrade. Piper, Sandler, and they were downgrading up to higher prices from their last upgrades. So I point that out to you all as well too. So I just wanted to show you the interesting change of heart from these people. And here's a guy here, James Ford. Look this up. I showed you already, some of you. Seeking Alpha. Excellent, excellent, excellent story where he sees a fair value on SoFi of 20. And folks, you got to read all this right here. You do. Come over. This is a great summary, a summation showing every single aspect and reason why you should be buying into SoFi right here and now. And folks, he breaks it down like you wouldn't believe. And one of the most powerful parts is down here where he shows how many people have migrated away from the banks of old to the banks of new, the digital banks. They're dropping here from 24% down to 17%, from 27 to 21%. And these are just barely hanging on to little gains. Look over here, the digital banks have gone 36 to 47. This is growing like crazy, folks. This is the place to be in the SoFi stock. He shows you all these charts. He shows you the consensus. He shows you their revenues. He shows you their earnings. He shows you their growth. Come on over and see this. Check it out. And this guy's ratings here are awesome. He's right up here with this one here. The ratings are right here. They're very much the same. 4 or 5 stars. I think he actually has 5 stars, right? So I want to make sure. Let's go over here and see if we can find on tip ranks. and we'll try go to Google and do it that way. But yeah, this guy here, he's got some good and we're gonna put down here his name is James and it's Ford Foord and tip ranks. Let's try stock and we'll put tip ranks. Let's go. And here he is, tip ranks, James Ford, right here. Let's see what he's got for stars. And I'll show you quickly. Again, look at this. He's a 5 stars, 1904 out of 25,000, 3,200 out of 34,000. He's in the top 10, folks. Look at this. His average rate of return, 30.20%. Hope this means something to you. Hope you'll give me a thumbs up for this valuable information that shows you the true direction where we're going in this stock. And I also want you to know that I appreciate you sharing my information. Share this video with other people so they can catch on to what's going on here, what's happening. So the biggest advantage I think today on this Friday was again that we did not see a drop, and I felt fantastic about that. I'm so used to these Friday massacres that today was like, wow, a walk in the park, down only 1%. We've seen 6%, 8%, 10% Friday drops. And today the profit taking wasn't there. The volume was very low here too compared to the last few days. And so that was surprising to me that under such minimal volume, they were not allowed to take the low even further than they did. And folks, look at this low today, 926. Where were we a week ago? Look here, 877, 804, 786. I mean, come on, folks. You can see what's happening here by looking at these longer term charts. So come on over to the chart with me and let's go into the big time long term because I point out again, all these positions shorted here for 6 months are losing money, folks. All 6 months down here, all these major shorted positions where you see all of this red volume. Look at it. All these, and look at where the prices were. 612 and down here where we were 7. Look at the massive shorting here, even where we were at 11, which is where we're going to be next, because that's where they really started in on this, right? And folks, when we get past this point on this mirror image, and look at what I mean by a mirror image, and look at this trajectory of these moves coming up here. I zoom in on this to show you. You can see the old path and where the new paths are. Here's where the old path, and right here on the, look at the long term, look at the 200-day moving up right there. So isn't that gorgeous? All right, so these are, I'm not going to be very long. This video is going to be quite short. These are the things I wanted to show you that analysts that really know what they're doing with great ratings are talking. And this guy's calling for a $20 price. This gentleman here with a killer 5-star rating who breaks it all down for you has reasons to believe it's at 20, and he proves them all down below here. Get over here and read it. Seeking Alpha. There's his name. I've shown you. It's the second time. I just want to reiterate because it's such great news. And again, the only times we're seeing the SoFi price fall really now is lunchtime when there's low volume, and when else low volume. In the mornings, we see it in the pre-market, and we see it right now in the aftermarket, because the volume during the daytime and the buyers just don't let up. They just keep flowing in. So this is all they're left regulated to do. This is all relegated. That's the word, relegated. They don't have any other choice. They got to hit it while there's nobody looking. While the cat's away, the mouse will play. So we called it again today. Buy in at lunchtime, make money. We all did. Everybody who bought at lunchtime today made money. Did they not? I believe so. I know everybody that was with me when Catfish was doing my live feed and came on at 10:30 this morning, they all made money here, because what I showed people was on this chart right here, look at this double bottom today. See that? And the second bottom was higher than the first. This was the first indicator, and why Catfish came on right here, said buy it here, and many bought at 828 with me at 830. So one of them was Anthony Walker that came on with me, and several others told me they were buying today, and every one of them that bought right then and there made money today, didn't they? Every single one of them. Congratulations. And on the adverse of that, every single shorted person shorting from this stock for now over 6 months is in a major bear trap. You can clearly see it. It's as clear as a bell here, folks. All of them. And do you think they've all returned these shorted positions? No, they're paying interest on them, and they're continuing to watch. And sometimes these borrow rates go up on this to 8% and 10, 12, 11% I've seen. So, folks, some of these people are holding on to shares that they've been paying high interest on, okay? And you got to be remembering that. You and I, as long as we're not paying any interest, are we? So that's the last thing I want to say. Thank you for being here today. It's a short video, very short. Looking at these analytics on my channel, 8,000 views in the last 48 hours. and 662 subscribers now. Thank you so much, people who have been giving me the thumbs up, sharing, liking, subscribing, hitting the notification button. I want to just say this now. Thank you so much. And I'm going to put this down. We're going to call it a weekend. We're going to call it a great Friday where we did not see the typical behavior that we've been seeing. And it's as clear as a bell. We definitely didn't. So, me, Catfish Tyler, is here to tell you thank you very much for coming around and hanging around the bottom with me today and feeding on some trophy worms at a very low, delicious price. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thank you so much again for being here, everybody. And I wish you all the prosperity. I wish you happiness. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope get out there and have some fun. Go outside and get out in this. Enjoy. If you're up here in the north, where I'm in Michigan, stay inside because the smoke from all these fires is just right over us right now. You could look at the map today by Mr. MBB 333 or whatever, and he shows it big time. There's all over his Michigan. So whatever. Get at least go do something exciting, or maybe just find something exciting indoors to do. Share some time with your family, and I wish you again all the prosperity, happiness, and most of all that you're surrounded with love. So that's all I'm going to say. Good night now. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great weekend, everybody. If I discover anything breaking over the weekend, though, Catfish will be here for you. Catfish will show you. So hey, look for that notification bell and click on it so you'll know if something breaks and I pop on. All right, that's it. Hey, like I said, have a great one, everybody. Toodles.